Bob Pergament.
Just like the public hearing, public comment is 5 minutes per speaker. And please stay within the 5 minutes. Thank you.
Sure.
Actually brought some weights.
You can move it.
No, I don't, of course. Oh, no worries.
So I'll show this to you as it's going to be.
It's very smart.
This is Constitution flag.
Oh, it's
How you
not your
feeling?
first rodeo.
And let me just place it up here so people can see it back there.
We're not displaying
I'm
it.
sorry? Yeah, in a moment.
It's temporary.
You can move it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I don't. Good, thank you. Quick, picture. You put Paul's nameplate on it? Lovely.
Right.
Okay.
It's okay.
If everyone in the back who's discussing could please exit to the hallway, please. Thank you.
May I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Are we
Town
ready?
Supervisor Finer, Town Council members, thank you for this opportunity to present to you the case to present this and display this Constitution flag. My hope is to display it in front of Town Hall on one of the flagpoles. So first of all, I want to say I apologize for the last meeting when I left a little bit early. I was under the weather, but I'm back here today. So my name is Bob Pargament. I live in northern Yonkers, just a few steps away from Hastings. I'm here tonight to present this flag because these are unusual times. Our democratic system is under enormous stress on multiple fronts. Habeas corpus is under threat. Law firms are being coerced to alter their client relations. Universities are threatened with funding cuts and other means. Media companies are threatened. Elected leaders are being murdered. Some physically, others physically assaulted. These are challenging times. These are dark times. This is no secret to anybody here. So our Constitution is currently being shredded. As Thomas Paine said, these are the times that try men's souls. We are in a desperate need of a nonpartisan symbol that reconnects us to the document that enshrines our liberties and the balance of powers in the United States. This flag simply says, in a nonpartisan way, that reverence for this document is patriotic. The central image of this flag, as you can see, is the preamble of the Constitution, outlined by the iconic outline of the United States against the very subtle, muted red, white, and blue background. It is uplifting and it is positive. No such national image exists in this country. Nothing that says it's patriotic to revere the Constitution. So this has a unifying and civilizing message behind it. It sends a much-needed message to our young people, too, that this Constitution is the real essence of who we are. Civics, sadly, is missing from early education in America these days. This has a beautiful civic message. So it supports the entire system. The Constitution is the scaffolding. I make no money from this. This is purely a labor of love. I put a lot of money into it, but that's my pleasure to do so. Never made a dime on it. Greenburgh's history dovetails with the ratification of the Constitution in 1788. There is a real historical synchronicity here, and it's a powerful part of the story for you. Our forefathers created symbols that spoke to the public to protest British occupation and oppression. Now we have a gentle image to remind us of who we were meant to be, a constitutional country. So this flag is in the U.S. Congressional Record. in the Manhattan Borough President's office. Law firms display it in their lobbies, businesses, and now Indivisible is about to start using it as of next week, actually. So Greenburgh has an opportunity here to lead the way. It can be the first township to lead other towns and villages across the United States. My feeling is that this is going to catch on in a very, very powerful way, given all of the challenges that we're currently facing. Like nothing I've ever seen in my 72 years of life, and I would guess that none of you have seen in your years of life. So it can be flown on a separate flagpole. My original recommendation is to fly it beneath the Stars and Stripes, but it can be flown separately too. It's perfectly legitimate. It sends a very clear message. Town Supervisor Feiner got it immediately. Joy Haber got it immediately. This is a compelling message that needs to be presented to our country. And again, sadly, there's nothing like it. So, look, we're all citizens. Before you were town council people, you were just citizens, and you're still citizens. And as citizens, we have to safeguard this. This is a time, again, the likes of which we've never seen before. So, just one final statement. If there's any concern about the flag code with this, I would ask the town board for a resolution for clarification regarding the legality of this image. We know that.
Sir, I think we understand, and we do need to move on. You've exceeded the 5 minutes, so
Okay.
they will take it under consideration, and if you could please take the flag.
That last part that I just mentioned, in terms of
No,
some sort of.
we do need to continue. There are other people waiting for their 5
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
just wondering if the board would agree to put it on a work session for the purposes of seeing if we could ask for a clarification as to whether this is in compliance with the code, because, again,
I think we had that discussion, and I think and the town attorney gave us the executive law, number 403, that,
So why couldn't you state that?
And Senator Schumer's office, his counsel, Luke Powell, had also said.
no. Luke Powell is not his counsel, and he very specifically
I
said.
didn't say it's his counsel, I said he said regional counsel.
No, he's not a counsel. That sounds like an
could,
attorney.
We're going to have other speakers come up and say, we gave you more than
Yes.
5 minutes, they want 5
Okay,
minutes.
no, that's
So-
fine, but I think this
So
is.
when
I'm
a
speaking now,
parliamentarian-
if I may, and please have a seat.
When a parliamentarian
Please have a seat.
says, your time is up, you have to respect that.
I am, I'm just responding to.
Please sit down, and let me
Would you take your
respond.
flag?
Pleasure.
Please take your flag. Please,
Yeah.
thank you.
Do you want me to read the law?
Yes, please.
Executive Law 403, no one shall place upon the flag or any part of it or attach to it any mark, insignia, letter, word, figure, design, picture, or drawing of any nature. That is the law I sent to the town.
And, please, sir, you're done speaking. Please have a seat. Please, and let me
It's
speak.
been done thousands of times.
Please, sir,
not having a
would you please
dialogue.
sit down? We're not having a
Cliff
dialogue.
Abrams?
And the supervisor said he would fly it, he would hang in his office, just like you said, some other municipality has it in the chief executive's office. So, he's
And,
willing to do
and
that.
I just want to clarify, please, if I may, please, Mr. Abrams, if you give me a moment.
No, that was me. I told them to walk over.
Well,
Okay.
okay, thank you, thanks, I appreciate it. But just so, Mr. Powell is a deputy director. He is not a counsel, and he very specifically said, and he said in his statement that, that while it has not been contested or held up necessarily in the court, because there are no restrictions, he said, this being said, he cannot provide legal advice. That's number one. But number two, the point of it is that we, as a municipality, cannot afford to go to court, even if it's not clear. And and because it is something that someone could bring charges against, we don't want to take that risk. And I appreciate your sentiment. I do. And I really understand how strongly you feel, and I understand where you're coming from. But that is a concern. And, you know, municipalities, as a municipality, we're held to a higher standard. And so we have to adhere to that. I thank you very much for your sentiment, and I thank you for empathizing, Supervisor, but we all do.
All I'm asking
No.
for is, like I saw President Trump's face on top of the American flag. It's all over. I've seen hundreds, you know, you read the newspapers, you see images over the flag. So all I'm asking for is for the town, I understand the town board feels that they want to be held to a higher standard than others, so I'm wondering if we could discuss sending like a resolution to, it could be, I don't know, there must be some agency in Washington where we could write to and say, you know, we want to support the Constitution. We all believe in the Constitution. You know, we don't want to see it eroded. And would there be any objections to this? I'm not even sure if the flag, if you really can't even see the flag, you know, on your image. So I'm not even sure that it is a violation. So if we show it, send it to somebody in Washington, they could say you could do it, you can't do it, and then.
Why
you
don't
know-
we just have a picture of the Constitution?
No, but I'm just saying.
Why does it
this
have to be
is-
over a
I think this
flag?
is, no, but I'm just saying, all I'm asking, this is the way it was
a good idea.
designed.
No, we're
No,
not, we're not.
no,
No,
no.
we've got to move on.
No, I'm
We
just-
have
I'm
to-
just asking if the-
No.
But I have to tell you, it angers me that you and the supervisor wanted to fly this underneath the Stars and Stripes, which is reserved solely, the space below the Stars and Stripes is reserved solely for MIA and POW.
No, I never, I said, we said a
Solely
different poll.
for that.
We said there's three polls
You
in
have
the
just
town.
mentioned
No,
that there's a
three.
flag of the United States with Trump's face on it. After that flag comes down, how do we stop the flag with Trump's face going on it? The only answer is we're regulating content, and that's not allowed. So you're opening up a door I don't want to open up. If you want to hang it in your office, hang it in your office. But I do not want to have this town involved in more litigation, needless litigation, because you think, hey, this might be a nice idea. If you want to, Paul, you know, I support you hanging it in your office, not on a flagpole. When I heard the list, I didn't hear a lot of flagpoles. I heard they hung it. They hung it here,
Okay,
they
that's
hung
an
it
option.
there.
Okay,
So
That's
put
not-
it in your office.
Okay, that's an option.
okay.
Okay, Mr. Abrams,
Mr.
please.
Abrams.
But nothing is going to fly below that Stars and Stripes. Besides, you said you'd like to fly it below the American flag. Nothing is going to fly there, but other than POW and MIA.